Hi friends, welcome to Algoways. This is Deepak, and today we are going to discuss something about portfolio level allocation depending upon the capital individual has on Algoways, NSE as well as MCX strategies. The reason for doing this is that we have done some rejigging in the NSE strategies because the number of strategies were quite high, around 25 strategies, and they were high because till some time back the purpose of the strategies were to trade for self and inner circle accounts through portfolio management. But in last 2 months there has been some interest at marketplace as well. So to reduce the confusion at marketplace, the number of strategies has been reviewed, and we have brought it down to around 15 strategies now from 25. So that is a reasonable number to handle a portfolio from 5 lakhs to 1 crore and all. So that is the reason that I am doing this video, and we will discuss the allocation matrix depending upon the capital for NSE as well as MCX. So let us get started. So these are the strategies which we have finalized for the marketplace. So if you see here, we have total 15 strategies now, okay, and they all have a mix of both indices, Bank Nifty alone, and one of the strategy has all the three indices like Nifty, Bank Nifty and Nifty Financials. So these total are 15 strategies, and most of them are SD. SD means semi-directional. Only one strategy is pure directional, that is AW114, and there are few of them are non-directional. 1, 2, 3 or 4. 4 strategies are non-directional. So this is a mix of all type of strategies, all kind of underlyings, and we can make lot of combinations from this depending upon individual need, because somebody wants to play very safe, so he may like to trade only Nifty strategies. So we can take out the Nifty strategies, mix with 1 or 2 both indices strategies, so that will become a safer portfolio. Similarly, if somebody is aggressive, he can choose Bank Nifty alone plus Nifty plus Bank Nifty combination strategies. So starting from so the changes what I have done, let me just explain that. The existing strategy 102, 106 and 108, these 3 strategies have been replaced by the new strategies which have been tested for some time now, and this will be replaced by the new strategies. Rest of the strategies with the strategy code and other things will remain same, so there will not be any confusion at all. In addition to that, I have kept all the strategies which is not appearing in this 15 strategy list as it is. If somebody still has a conviction that he can trade, say something like 125 or something like which is not here, 112 for that matter, he can very well keep trading at his own risk from those links available. Okay. So this is I starting from 5 lakhs portfolio. I have done up to 40 lakhs, because if you deploy 1x of everything, it becomes total margin of 40 lakhs required. So if you can see here, for 5 lakhs we need to do only 2 strategies, 110, one is non-directional, other one is semi-directional. Now all the subsequent portfolios above this, above 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs. So next portfolio will find the previous portfolios all strategies. So there will not be any difference that one strategy is there in 5 lakh portfolio and it is not there in 25 lakh portfolio. So these 2 strategies will be in all the portfolios from 10 lakhs to 40 lakhs onwards. Similarly, once we go to 10 lakhs portfolio, we have 4 strategies. So if you see here, semi-directional one non-directional, another non-directional, and another semi-directional. So in 10 lakhs portfolio, we have got 2 semi-directional and 2 non-directional strategies. So it's a mix. And even you can see that we have both indices, one strategy. We have Bank Nifty, one strategy. We have Nifty, one strategy purely. We have Bank Nifty. So one Bank Nifty, 2 Nifty, and one both indices. So the portfolios have been designed based on that we have a wider range of type of the strategies and type of the underlying. That is the whole purpose. Now you will see that the strategies which are little more risky, they have been added from 25 after 25 lakhs portfolio onwards only. So that will be your 13th, 14th or 15th deployment. So that that portfolio size will be large, and we can afford to take some risk for some better reward in larger portfolio, not in 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs or 15 lakhs portfolio. So this is the portfolio which has been done. I will share this Excel sheet itself in my Telegram group, so people can download this Excel sheet and they can do their permutation combination to find out the right portfolio as per them. I have told somebody would like to do Nifty only, somebody wants Bank Nifty only, somebody wants only 2 indices strategies, somebody is not interested in semi-directional. So all those kind of combinations can be worked out from this Excel sheet. I will share this Excel sheet in my Telegram group. Now I have mentioned also what will the TT plan needed for these strategies. So for 5 lakhs up to 10 lakhs, 15 lakhs, we can the retail plan is good enough because the number of strategies deployed is less than 5 or equal to 5. From 20 lakhs up to 30 lakhs, so 20, 25, 30 lakhs, we can do within retail plus plan, because retail plus plan is now allowing us to deploy 12 strategies instead of 10 strategies. And from 30 lakhs onwards, 35, 40 and subsequent 60, 80, 1 crore amount, we need to have creator plan. Okay, so this will be this will help you in taking the right plan as well if you are trying to deploy the strategy as per this matrix. One more thing I would like to state here, that the 2 strategies 110 and 117, this and 117, they both are non-directional strategies, and the nature of the strategy is such that they works on the extremes. So there is most likely that the 2 deployments result may not match exactly, or there can be totally opposite results. Like today we have seen in paper trade, it is profit of 1.15%, and my own deployment also is 1,400 rupees minus. So these 2 strategies, you will always face the problems not only between PT and live auto, but within 2 deployments in live auto also there could be a difference between the P&L. But in long term, you don't have to worry about it. In long term, let them run, and in long term they all will be equal, let's say at the end of the month and all. Every deployment will be more or less same. But these 2 strategies are high rewarding strategy as well. We can see the past performance also. They have done very well in even in January also and in December as well. So now this is what we have discussed up to 40 lakhs plan. Now what if somebody has more than 40 lakhs plan, 40 lakhs margin to deploy? So for that I have given 3 combinations for each amount, spacing 10 lakhs each, right? 40 lakhs that we have done. Now 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100 lakhs. These are the 3 options available. What does it mean? Let me just explain. Option 1 for 50 lakhs is he can deploy 40 lakh portfolio plus 10 lakhs portfolio. So in that case, what will happen? Because in 10 lakhs portfolio we have, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strategies. 2, 4, 5, 5 strategies. So what will happen in this case, that 40 lakhs complete portfolio will be deployed, but out of that 15 strategy, 5 strategies which are in 10 lakhs portfolio will have 2 multiplier. Similarly, anything can be all these combinations. In these combinations, what we can do is 25 lakhs deploy all the strategies by 2x. See, suppose somebody does not want to take creator plan, because some people are very particular about not taking the higher plan and managing within the same. because in 40 lakhs, 40 lakhs account onwards or 35 lakhs account onwards, you have to have the creator plan. But somebody doesn't want to take it for 50 lakhs account also, he can do 25 lakhs all strategies with 2 multiplier. So then he can manage within retail plus plan. So like this, the decision can be taken, but subscription amount should not become a criteria for selecting the right mix of portfolio. Okay, that should be secondary. First thing is what suits your requirement, what kind of portfolio you are looking for. So whatever portfolio I have done here, this is keeping in mind about the risk which should be minimal, and the reward will not be very high. It will not be a windfall profits. It will be consistent profit with better DD curve. Generally on the portfolio level, we can expect, say, I'm not saying about 5 lakhs or 10 lakhs. 5 lakhs and 10 lakhs portfolio, we can have the daily loss on a bad day even up to or more than, I say, 1% as well. But for portfolio above 15 lakhs onwards, the likely daily max loss should not increase around 0.8%. 0.8%. And DD in long run shall not go beyond 2%. Say let us 2.5, we can keep it 2.5%. It has not gone above 2% on a larger portfolio. And these two numbers are not applicable for 5 lakhs and 10 lakhs portfolio, because there will be, we have to talk about absolute numbers, not in percentage terms, because the capital allocated is small. So these numbers can be higher in case of 5 lakhs and 10 lakhs portfolio. This was about NSE, and this I will in my Google sheet right here, I'll be changing these portfolios from February onwards, from tomorrow onwards. That may take a day or two extra as well, because a lot of work has to be done into it. So and the strategies which are not part of these 15 strategies, their PNL will not be put here on daily basis, or even in Telegram PNL update channel also. So we will keep these 15 strategy only in Telegram channel PNL update, as well as in end of day updates in Google Sheets as well. So this will take 1 or 2 days time, so I will do it. The next is MCX. Now MCX, we have, this is the allocation matrix which I have already put in the Telegram channel as well 2 days back. Now this is up to 50 lakhs. So it is suggested that up to 50 lakhs, whatever is the margin, we shall not deploy 2x, more than 1x in any of the strategies to have better or less slippages, better execution. Okay, so this is the allocation matrix starting with 6 lakhs up to 50 lakhs. And here I have mentioned a natural gas 2 strategy, 106 and 107, 06 and 07 as well. In the portfolio scenario, I have mentioned it as the last deployment in case of it is 45 or 50 lakhs margin. But definitely, because margin requirement in natural gas is less nowadays, people will like to do it. So I will suggest that we shall not deploy more than 1x if the amount is up to 10 lakhs. If amount someone has for deployment, let us deploy 1x only of NG, not deploy 4x, 3x or 5x, because it carries higher risk as well. Because natural gas right now is trading at 220, 230. It has all the way come from 800 in last 5-6 months. In fact, from 400 in January only. So it makes it very risky, because rising it in a spike or in a big move is very easily happenable. It can happen anytime. Okay, downside as well. Downside is limited from here, but upside even 60-70 points on 200-220 rupees commodity, it will be 25, 30, 40% kind of move whenever it happens. So we have to stay light on natural gas. Please don't deploy heavy deployments on natural gas. Definitely not more than 1x per 10 lakh. If somebody has say 3 lakhs and he wants to deploy, he will definitely deploy it. He will not listen to me, he will not listen to himself also. Okay, but that risk should be understood. The risk is there always in NG, especially when there is a sharp move and there are execution issues. Okay, but option we may not have that execution issues because liquidity is good. But still we have to be very, very careful, and we should not go overboard on natural gas at all. Crude oil, yes, from expiry till now it has not been good. It has been flat to minor negative. The real trading will start from today or tomorrow, because we all know that 15 days of trading in crude oil is where we get 80% of the profit, right, from first of the month till the expiry. So we should go by this allocation matrix, and here also maximum plan which one may need is retail plus only. See, up to here we have up to 30 lakhs. There is no need of retail plus plan also. Here retail plan does our work. From 30 lakhs onwards, from 36 lakhs onwards till 50 lakhs, we have to take retail plus plan. And as I mentioned, we should not do 2x of any strategy till 50 lakhs capital. Yes, if it is more than 50 lakhs, there is no need to again deploy another 9 deployments. We can do 2x in that case. So the same retail plus plan will work for 100 lakhs amount, 100 lakh account also. There is another thing which has been asked many a times in the channel, that what percentage of the capital we should allocate for MCX. Now this is very interesting question, because we talk about non-intraday strategies like positional strategy in NSE, MCX as well, that we should not allocate our full margin into it, because they carry a different kind of risk, and the allocation depends purely on the risk which the allocation will carry for the day and the amount. Okay, so let us say you have a capital size of say 50 lakhs. Now in NSE, when we question that how much allocation we should do in MCX, let us say how much allocation you should do in NSE first. So I assume if you are keeping 50 lakhs in the account, you are going to trade or deploy 50 lakhs worth of the strategies, or even some people will buy the hedges and they will deploy up to 70 lakhs also in 50 lakhs. Now suppose we are not doing any hedge in NSE, and let us say one strategy in Bank Nifty, typical I am taking 1.75 lakhs is the requirement. One simple 2-leg BN strategy. Okay. Now suppose we want to use the same strategy or same kind of strategy on 50 lakhs margin. So it will be like 50 divided by 1,75,000. No. So basically 28x, like you can deploy up to 28 strategies. Why I am discussing NSE, because I want to go back to MCX from the allocation definition in NSE. So I am assuming that when you have 50 lakhs, you are deploying 100% of your capital in NSE. So to deploy NSE in Bank Nifty, a typical strategy, 1.75 lakhs is the margin requirement. So 28 strategies or 28x you can deploy. Now on a bad day, I am only talking about the bad day, I am not talking about the profitability, because our allocation percentage or how much we should deploy is a function of how much risk it carries with it and how much risk we can take. Now suppose on a given bad day, a strategy of Bank Nifty, it may have 1% stop loss. 1% means 1750, यानी कि 2000 रुपया कम से कम stop loss सभी strategy का होता ही है. So minus 2000 is your loss per X, and now you have 28 deployments. 28. So 56,000 is the risk which you are carrying by having this definition of deployment in NSE. Now come back to crude oil, MCX. See, first of all, we don't have leverage in NSE also, but we don't have the leverage even to buy the CE and PE with the same margin in MCX. So we are already deploying a percentage of when we deploy a strategy, like in crude oil we can deploy a strategy in 5,50,000. Now if you deploy the entire amount of 50 lakhs, you will be able to do 9x total, 9 strategies or 9x. So, and our risk in a strategy, I am talking about Algoways strategies, because we stop if one counter stop loss gets hit, is 2,500 into 9. So that is the maximum risk we carry if we are deploying the full 50 lakhs margin on crude oil. So it is already when you deploy it is already by virtue of its margin requirement, you are already deploying almost 30% of the capital. In normal circumstances, the margin requirement for crude oil should have been around 2 lakhs to 2.5 lakhs. So if that was the case, then of course we will say that because with 2 lakhs we can deploy 25 deployments of crude. We cannot, we should not. So we should instead of 25, we are able to deploy by virtue of its margin only 9x or 9. So how much percentage we are at? We are already deploying 36% of the capital with respect to the risk, and that is the only point which makes us to think how much percentage allocation we should do in MCX. So by virtue of its margin requirement, we are already at 36% even if we are using the full margin. In terms of the risk and the drawdown and all negative things, we are already at 36%. So we should be deploying the complete margin. We can keep a cushion of 4-5 lakhs in a 50 lakhs case, and by using that full margin, we are only deployed 36-35% kind of margin only as far as the risk is concerned. If all the 9 deployments of your strategy hits the stop loss, your loss is going to be 22,500. If all the strategies on a bad day in NSE hits the stop loss, your stop loss is going to be 56,000. So we are already 1/3 of the deployment we are having in terms of risk, and that is the only criteria. Now somebody will say that we should not deploy more than 10%. And now more than 10% means we can deploy only 1x. The risk is 2,500. So why we become so conservative that we will take only 2,500 rupees risk only on 50 lakhs? Yes, if some trader is coming from that kind of mindset that okay, he will not take more than 3,000 risk on 50 lakhs, then he should definitely deploy 1x. That is 10% of the margin allocation. But if you feel that you are treating MCX as a trading and you can afford to take say 22,000 on 50 lakhs is less than 0.5%. And I'm saying let us worst case में slippage वगैरह हो गया, कुछ भी हो गया, 35% मान लीजिए, 35,000 मान लीजिए loss. In that case also it is 0.7%. So if you are comfortable taking 0.7% risk, then you deploy all the 9 strategies fully. So calculate your deployment based on that. If you are not able to take more than 2,500 rupees loss, you simply deploy 10%. That is one strategy. If you can take say 5,000 rupees loss only, deploy only 2 strategies. So that is how it is. But as per me, if we are into trading, we should be okay with our loss intraday in a bad day not exceeding 0.7, 0.8% either in NSE or MCX, and that is how my allocation and my NSE allocation and MCX allocation works. So I think this clarifies. I don't have much to say. I will put the allocation sheets in the group again. This one I'll put Excel itself, so some calculations plus minus can be done. And if there is any query, we are always available on Telegram channel, or indirect message can be done. So that's all, guys. Thanks a lot, and I wish you a very happy trading time going ahead. Thanks a lot.